What's up, guys? Felicia here, and today we are at the sneaker ball.
Believe it or not, this is actually my first sneaker ball. Yeah, we jumped off the porch going crazy.
You do matter, you do count, and you're just as important as anybody else in the room.
Just do it. Do it scared, do it broke.
Be a visionary and take the risk that you see.
Bet on yourself. Nobody's gonna show up for you more than you.
Should be a motivational speaker.
You know,
Well, sneaker ball, so you gotta dress up in your finest garments, but you gotta wear sneakers.
A whole up and down moment. Yes, absolutely.
I said I have to look good for a sneaker ball.
Yeah. We are here at the sneaker ball because of this one. So what inspires you to create this event? Okay, before we jump into interviews, I have to tell you all the quick story of how I even ended up here. I got invited literally 2 hours before the event started, super last minute, but I was honored, so of course I said yes. So I get home and immediately sprint to my closet, like, all right, what red carpet worthy magic do I have in here? I finally find a gown that works, and I'm like, oh, yes. Now onto the shoes. And listen, most of my sneakers are gym shoes, which you probably shouldn't wear to a sneaker ball, but I got a couple cute pairs, so it's all good. I grabbed the best option and we just make it work. Do they match my dress? Absolutely not. But you know what? It's not what's on you, it's what's in you, okay? Confidence is key. So I wore my mismatch outfit on that red carpet with pride. And honestly, the final look was still cute and it all came together. All jokes aside, the night wasn't really about the glam or the sneakers. This entire event was a fundraiser supporting the Academy Prep, a nonprofit for at-risk youth, helping students grow spiritually, academically, and physically through sports and mentorship. But we'll chat about that later when we interview the founder. And last thing, shout out to my girl Ashley for being my last minute date and for shooting all this footage you're about to see. I couldn't have done this without you, my girl, so thank you so much again. All right, without further ado, let's get back into the video. What's up, guys? Felicia here. Today, we are doing some media coverage for the sneaker ball. Yes, this is the Charity Classic Sneaker Ball at the Commerce Club, and we are here today to ask people a couple questions. You know how it goes, so come along with us. What brought you guys to the sneaker ball today?
Yes, I came with my fraternity brother. He's the MC tonight. But also when I heard it was for the Academy Prep, I said, oh, I used to be an admission counselor. I go to schools, I get to recruit students. And so just being able to pour back into a high school, into students was very important. And so I was very excited to come today.
I've been blessed, and I like to share the love, and I do give back to the community, big time. That's why I'm here supporting the charity ball tonight.
Anything about a bigger purpose other than ourselves, I'm all for it.
Now, you look absolutely fabulous. What has your favorite part of the sneaker ball been so far?
Just to see everyone together, enjoying each other, connecting. I feel like the biggest underrated tool is networking. Having that community of us leaning on each other is underrated.
Community leaders, power movers and shakers, that's the reason why we're here. In addition to, and more importantly, raising money and supporting an awesome cause, because the youth are our future.
We interrupt this program for a quick outfit check.
So I have on some all white Air Forces. Y'all see them fresh out the box. This is actually Tom Ford custom. So absolutely.
You got the little floral with the little pinstripe. Just a little fashion. A little bit of fashion.
And we got to see the shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they studded out.
He's the one of Chinese dragon joint, so, shout out Nike and shout out my plug. I'm going to keep that on the low so y'all don't shop.
This was a real classy event, y'all. So I was so curious what people did for work.
Can you tell the people what you do for a living?
I own a healthcare staffing agency.
I'm the owner of the Cross Function Group, also the Wilson Leadership Organization. I'm a published author of the Branches of Leadership.
I have a luxury candle brand, Lofinda Luxury.
So I'm actually the director of training and development for Red Bull.
And I actually work for a startup education company, really focused on our adult learners.
Who am I here with today?
This is Samuel B. Wilson.
Jessica Wilson.
Yes. Husband and wife here. Now you are here today as a sponsor for the Sneaker Ball. What inspired you to be a part of this event?
Well, at the cross-function group and also the Wilson Leadership Group, we really focus on the youth and young leaders, young managers, senior managers, all the way to the C-level. No leader will ever tell you they have too many leaders. So you gotta continue to improve your bench. And what Kenny is doing is taking youth and introducing them to something positive and helping them understand a model that they can actually replicate and start to learn from. It's all about unlocking knowledge and teaching youth to unlock knowledge. It's not just grade school, high school, college. You've got to constantly be learning and unlocking knowledge.
All right, guys, without further ado, here is my interview with Kenny Gaines, the founder of the Academy Prep.
So who are we here with today?
Mr. Kenny Gaines Jr.
We are here at the Sneaker Ball because of this one. So what inspired you to create this event?
So I was a college coach for 2 years at the University of Georgia, and I saw a need where young men needed some mentorship before they actually got to the collegiate level. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a step back, and then God kind of put a vision in my heart to start the Academy Prep, and so I can actually build young men from an educational standpoint and an athletic standpoint, so they would be fully prepared going into the collegiate world.
Wow. So did you have mentors growing up that inspired you to do this, or did you do this because you didn't have mentors growing up?
I had a mentor who was my older brother, he passed away in 2016. But it wasn't a mentor in the sense of anything athletic. He was just my big brother who was really like a father figure to me as well. So just having him a part of my life and having that real grounding and a person older than you to kind of keep you in check, it really did a lot for me. I was a kid I wasn't a bad kid. I always say I just had self-control issues, which a lot of our young men have. They're not bad kids. They just, they just need that guidance to help them be the child that God has purposed them to be. So yeah, he kind of instilled just big brotherhood and mentorship in me, and I wanted to give it back.
That's inspirational.
By this point of the event, I'm feeling so inspired. And if you're not quite there yet, don't worry, this part is for you. In true Humanity Speaks fashion, we're closing out with a little reflection and some words of wisdom. What advice would you give to someone who wants to be in your shoes when they grow up?
Man, I say I'm trying to grow up every day myself, right?
What advice would you give your younger self?
That's a great question.
Just be you, find out what you want to do in life, and just go for it.
Just do it. And when I say just do it scared, do it broke, do it nervous, do it anxious.
Bet on yourself. Nobody's going to show up for you more than you.
People are going to love you for who you are, and so you don't need to change. You don't need to adjust. You just need to embrace who you are and continue to pour into who you are and build that and grow and learn and develop.
You got to be willing to take more risks, be a visionary, and take the risks that you see. Don't worry about being able to see all the way to the end. You want to basically be comfortable with the next step. If you don't have a mentor, find a mentor. Find someone that can help you achieve the goals you want in life.
Keep God first. That's the first thing. Like, I know it sounds cliche, but bro, it's so serious.
I would definitely want to speak to the version of myself that had the lowest self-esteem. I would always say, take up space wherever you go, regardless of who's in the room, regardless of who's not in the room. Always take up space wherever you go, because you do matter, you do count, and you're just as important as anybody else in the room. So always be yourself.
It's okay to be a little selfish because you can't pour from an empty cup.
Keep going. And you got to tell yourself that every single day, every single time, especially when you hit adversity, but also even when you're in your high seasons, because when you're in your high season, sometimes you can kind of get lackadaisical, you can feel good, and it's like, you tend to slow down momentum. So I would just say, well, keep going, but always keep God first.
The Lord has given us the blueprint. He created the past, He created the present, and He created the future. He wants you to live in the present. He wants you to be okay with where you are. And the only way He can use you is for you to build yourself where you are. You got to grow where you're planted, and then allow your environment to grow with you.
Really know your purpose, right? And it sounds super generic. I mean, I heard that for like the first 5 to 7 years of business, entrepreneurship, and all that stuff until I really found and locked in on my purpose. But once you know what your purpose is, for real, not what other people say, not what you think you should do, not what your parents say, not what your friends think, but what you really know in your heart and what God has given to you, when you know what that purpose is, everything else gets so much easier. It also gets harder, but it gets easier because you have a guiding star for all your decisions, actions, relationships, mindset, all those other things. And when you have the purpose that's larger than any other pain or adversity or friction that you come across, you're just set up to win. I know my purpose, but you need to figure out yours.
Wow. You should be a motivational speaker.
You know, it's on the vision board, right? It's on the vision board.
Shout out to the Commerce Club for providing the vibes, music, the food, the drinks, and just the space. And I appreciate everybody just for bringing it in.
And this is such a great event. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Such a pleasure meeting you. What a pleasure. Thank you for stopping for us today.
Thank you.
Yes.
It is nice talking to you guys. Well.
Thank you guys. Any last thing you want to say to the people?
We love y'all.
Is there anything else you want to say to the people?
Be blessed.
If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Our whole mission with Humanity Speaks is to spread positivity online and remind folks that humanity still speaks. So if you're with that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, drop a like, leave a comment, and join the conversation. I appreciate you all so much. Take care.
Okay.
Yes.